Welcome to Lola's Frugal Life Podcast. If you're on a mission to be more frugal with both your time and money, you're in the right place. In this podcast, we talk about topics that help enhance living a frugal lifestyle. The goal is to save time and money where we can so that we can use the rest on what matters most to us. We talk a lot about both time and money management so that we can waste as little as possible on both. We do this while also embracing a progress over perfection mindset. If that sounds good to you, then please stick around for the latest episode right after a few quick words from our sponsor. Hi everyone, welcome back to Lola's Frugal Life Podcast. This is my weekly meal plan episode where I share with you what I have on my meal plan for my family for the upcoming week. Meal planning makes my life so much easier, especially since I have a rotation meal plan that I use every single week. It's not always the same meals, but I have a basic scheme that I follow. Certain days of the week are a rotation over, every other week or every 3 weeks or things like that. Some of them are a theme, like Tuesdays we do Mexican night. We have a seafood night on Wednesday. So meal planning has made my life so much easier and saved me so much money on groceries from reducing food waste from buying groceries that I wasn't going to use. So that's why I share this meal plan, in case maybe it can give you some ideas or maybe just give you some inspiration for putting your meal plan together. So this week's meal plan starts on Saturday, September 30th. This Saturday we actually will not have a meal planned because we're going to be going out for a family birthday dinner. It's my sister's birthday and we are going to be going out to dinner that night, so I won't have to cook. For Sunday, we are going to do baked ziti. It's the recipe is called baked ziti Roman numeral 2, and it's from allrecipes.com. It's just like your typical baked ziti with ricotta cheese, mozzarella sauce, that type of thing. And then I'm also going to be doing Chef John's Italian meatballs, which is also from allrecipes.com. For Monday, I'm going to be trying a new recipe. I saw it a while ago and it looked like a good recipe for fall, so now that we're into fall, I'm going to be trying this out. It's called fusilli with butternut squash and sausage. It's from recipecenter.stopandshop.com. I think I saw it in one of those little magazine type things that they'll give you with your groceries sometimes. Some of the food stores, we did like a grocery pickup and they gave us one, and I thought it looked really good, so I'm going to give that a try. For Tuesday, that's like our Taco Tuesday night, so I do some type of Mexican theme meal every Tuesday. This week it's homemade nachos with ground beef. That's from theseasonedmom.com. It's pretty simple, basic, just nachos with ground beef on them and cheese, and then I serve it with sour cream and guacamole and, well, not guacamole, just avocados and like salsa and all that kind of stuff. And everyone can kind of just put their own toppings on. For Wednesday, for our seafood night, I'm going to be doing easy shrimp vegetable stir fry, which is from allrecipes.com. Like I mentioned before, I kind of use this recipe as a placeholder. This one you actually prepare all the fresh vegetables, which is fine. I just usually am a little lazy in the middle of the week, and for this recipe I usually just buy a bag of frozen stir-fry vegetables and use that to make the recipe. For Thursday, we either do soup and sometimes grilled cheese. I hardly even say that anymore because I've gotten really lazy lately and it's usually just soup. But it's either soup or breakfast for dinner. So this Thursday, we're doing breakfast for dinner. We're going to be doing sausage and cheese crescent roll breakfast casserole, which is from SavvySavingCouple.net. And this is one of those kind of breakfast casseroles where you put everything in a big baking dish and bake it all together. It's got egg and cheese and crescent rolls and sausage. We really liked it, so this is in kind of one of our breakfast night rotations. And then the last meal of this week's meal plan is Friday, October 6th. We're going to be doing hot dogs. We do those once a month on Friday. We do a meal rotation on Friday. Every other Friday is hot dogs, and then the off Fridays are, one is hot dog. Did I say hot dogs? Every other Friday is hamburgers, and then the other off Friday is steak, and then the other one is hot dogs. So this is going to be our hot dog night. Very simple. I'm doing hot dogs that'll boil on the stove, a can of chili, and I usually make some potatoes in the air fryer. Just some cut up potatoes with some diced peppers and onions and olive oil, and cook them up to the air fryer till they're a good consistency. And we serve that with the hot dogs and chili. You can put it on the hot dog to make like an Italian style hot dog, or you can put it on the hot dog with the chili too. That's really good also. So that's it for this week's meal plan. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the episode, you can find this meal plan along with links to any recipes that I mentioned today on my website at lolasfrugallife.com. So that's it for this week. I really thank you for listening, and I will see you back here next week. So thank you for checking in for this podcast episode, and don't forget, you can always email me with any questions or suggestions at lolasfrugallife@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at lolasfrugallife, and you can find a blog post for most of my episodes and definitely all of my meal plan episodes at lolasfrugallife.com. You can also join our private listeners group at facebook.com/groups/lolasfrugallife. And if you enjoy the show, please make sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen from. And I would love it if you would screenshot the show and tag me on Instagram so I could see you're listening. Also, if you can please take a couple of seconds to rate and review the podcast. Those ratings and reviews are what help the show come up better in search results so that other people can find this podcast. So that will really help me in growing my audience. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have an awesome day.